academic planning. We're going to update our IPS with semester 1. We're also going to do a lesson 2, and then I just have a couple of things to go over about FAFSA and college and things like that. So let's go ahead and get started. College preview days. So these are up in the Commons, and then I think the majority of them are on the counseling website as well as on the calendar. So I just wanted to, again, remind everyone that there are admitted senior days for the majority of your colleges, and they're totally worth your time. A big one, I know many of you are going to Fort Hays State University on February 4th, the Tiger Road Show. They actually come to Salina. They have scholarships. They give away laptops. They give away thousands of dollars. It's totally worth your time to go to meet your admissions rep and put a name to the face. And if you have any questions, that is the time to ask. So all of your colleges will have those. Here's the other ones for K-State Emporium Pittsburgh. And just make sure that you're putting yourself out there and that you're making sure that you are showing up to some of these really, really important events that will just give you a leg up and make you feel so much more comfortable about going to college. So college stuff, FAFSA, fun times. I know many of you have been struggling with that, and some of you have it's been flawless. But FAFSA won't actually have your SAI ready until mid-February. Your SAI is what tells your college how much, like if you're grant eligible or if you're going to get loans, basically. So they use that number to determine what they will give you for your financial aid. And that won't be ready till mid-February, and that's for your use. And then they're not even going to give it to the colleges until mid-March. So you won't be able to accept those financial aid packages until, I would assume, April or even May. So a lot later than what we're used to. So that's kind of new this year. So if you are using FAFSA and paying for it with loans and grants, kind of have that to look forward to. If you, for a scholarship, need a FAFSA, your SAI for a scholarship, they'll ask you to turn those in. You might also see it as EFC or SAR. So if you see those acronyms, use the FAFSA estimator. Everybody in the world right now, if they're in this stuff, knows that FAFSA is struggling and that it's taking a little bit longer than what they had determined. So you can actually get on, do the FAFSA estimator, and then when you get your SAI in mid-February, then you can turn that in as well. So don't go for those scholarships just because you don't have that. Colleges, housing contracts, meeting with your admissions counselor to set your classroom soon. Who is your admissions counselor? Figure out what your next step are. All of these things you need to make sure that you're making sure that your email is up and going, that you're reading your email, and that you're taking care of business. So along with some of those housing contracts, you have to do a $200 deposit. Then you need to find a roommate, all that kind of stuff. So each college is different. If you need help, I will wade through it with you. But one of the most important things that you can do is to figure out who your admissions counselor is. So your admission counselor is me at the college. So you know me, I'm going to hunt you down. I'm going to find you at lunch, come up to your table. I'll even sit at your table with you, and we'll get done whatever we need to get done. These people are not going to hunt you down. They really expect you to come to them. So make sure that you do have a relationship established with that admissions counselor, that they know who you are, and that they're helping you with any questions that you have. Okay? So next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our IPS. If you have any questions about any of that I updated you on, reach out, send me an email, come see me, whatever you need to do. So go ahead and go to the class of 2024 in Google Classroom. You need to go ahead and open up your IPS. And if it's submitted, you can unsubmit it. So remember, this is in classwork. So click on classwork, click on my IPS, unsubmit it if you need to. We're going to double check that 12th grade is done. So you should have some college visits under your belt. Maybe you went to an admitted student day in January. There's already been some. So put down anything that you've done, job shadows, internships, anything over the summer that you need to add as well. Anything that is a career exploration activity. So of course we didn't go on any college visits this year. We did that already. So we're done for that, but you guys went on them on your own. So make sure you put that, or if you know that you're taking one in the next week or so, go ahead and update that. And then all of your school involvement, remember those are clubs and activities. honors awards, volunteer community involvement, employment, possible references. And you guys know how important those dates are because you have created your resume. Double check that this is done, that you have 12th grade changes. I've even heard people having changes this week. So exciting stuff going on out there. So if you have another change, go ahead and write that down. Remember to use capital letters and periods. We do want full sentences right there. Then the last thing that I want you to do is I want you to go to 12th grade and go ahead and put in your semester 1 grades. So you need to list out your classes, and then you need to go ahead and put in the grades. You can get that off of Xello or PowerSchool, and you can take care of that. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to go, once you're done with all of that, then you can go into Xello and you can go ahead and finish lesson number 2. So remember, you have to go to usd306.org, go to students, go to Xello login, and then go to your lessons. So if you click in Xello in the upper left-hand corner, all of your lessons should appear, and then click the lesson that's assigned. So 12th grade, you're going to do career and backup plans. And it will tell you in this section if you need to have anything done before, like if you don't have something done. Everybody should at this point, just because if you've done what I've asked you to do anyways. So if you have that done, then you can go ahead and finish what's your backup plan. And that's it. All right, thanks, seniors.